malay rayo sa karsada. Ang sulok-kingki kagnitsa, ang sarakyan karusa. Hinanggap taglinapuhan, may aloy na inasinan. Insalada nga batuan, adobo nga pangka ugungan. Pangapoy sa umaha, hindi ko git magibaylo. Sa syudad nga magamo. Pangapoy sa umaha, hindi ko git magibaylo. Bisan pa ako pilitin mo. Pagbugtaw sa aga, pangapi sara-sara, saging nga mundo, sa kalamay nga pula. Sa tag-irigma, kinat-an nga dagmay, may urang kagkalampay. Sa paniyapon, may apan-apan, kahamot kang tinigang nasadsadan. May balele kagsuman, may sapal ay abaw kananam. Pangapoy sa umaha, hindi ko git magibaylo. Sa syudad na magamo. Pangapoy sa umaha, hindi ko git magibaylo. Bisan pa ako pilitin mo. Sakay sa karbaw kag maglagaw, rigos sa siba, bulaw sa sapa, maniod ka halok, kwera tamahok, nirador ka manok, nga pagkat imo, tagay ka tuba, kag magpinitla, ay abaw nunoy, di magminaoy, kag sikulay, nagapamaypay, uli rin, kag magbalay-balay. Pangapoy sa umaha, hindi ko git magibaylo. Sa syudad na magamo. Pangapoy sa umaha, hindi ko git magibaylo. Bisan pa ako pilitin mo. 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 Bisan pa ako pilitin mo.
Perfect day. We're all spinning on our heels, so far away from real in California. We watched the sunset from our car, we all took it in, and by the time that it was dark, you and me had something, yeah. And if this is what we've got, then what we've got is gold. We're shining bright and I want you to know the morning's on its way. Our friends will say goodbye. There's nowhere else to go. I hope that you'll stay the night. Oh,
a beam that glows within every soul, like wings of hope taking flight. A sunny day when a baby's born, the little things that we say, a special sparkle in someone's eye, simple gifts every day. Somewhere there's a paradise where everyone finds release. It's here on earth and between your eyes, a place we all find our peace. Come, open your heart, reach for the stars, believe your own power. Now, here in this place, here on this earth, this is the hour. It's just a place we call paradise. Each of us has his own. It has no name, no, it has no price. It's just a place we call home. A dream that reaches beyond the stars, the endless blue of the skies. Forever wondering who we are, forever questioning why. Come, open your heart, reach for the stars, believe your own power.
History. Tigbauan was the site where American forces codenamed Victorino I landed on March 18, 1945 together and forever with the Philippine Commonwealth troops under the Philippine Commonwealth Army 61st, 62nd and 63rd Infantry Division and the Philippine Constabulary 6th Infantry Regiment to begin the liberation of Panay. The troops set out from Lingayen Gulf, Luzon on March 14th. The 185th Infantry, 40th Division, splashed ashore at Tigbauan, several miles west of Iloilo. There they were greeted by Army Colonel Macario L. Peralta's Filipino guerrillas, and continued with the Philippine Commonwealth troops drawn up in parade formation. General Eichelberger recalled in his memoirs how the guerrillas stood stiff in starched khaki and resplendent with ornaments. The strong guerrilla force of 23,000 had secured most of the island except the area immediately around Iloilo, where 2,750 Japanese were ensconced. The 40th Division quickly swept through the Japanese outposts and then drove the Japanese from the city in 2 days. Again the Japanese withdrew after the initial fighting into the inaccessible mountain jungles. In the fighting, the Americans lost 20 men, the Filipinos lost 42 men, and the Japanese 80. Responsibility for mopping up was turned over to the Filipino guerrillas and the 2D Battalion, 160th Infantry. Some 1,500 Japanese later surrendered at the end of the war. Because General MacArthur planned to stage 2 divisions from Iloilo for the invasion of Japan, engineers began repairing the local airfield and starting base construction at once. Land use of the total 8,889 has. 93.78% is devoted to agriculture and allied activities. Of this area, 1,077 has are planted with coconut, while 4,554 has with rice and 19 has are devoted to fish pond. Around 60 has are located to urban uses are residential, commercial, and institutional. Topography: the municipality has flat terrain. The plain is approximately 57% of the total area, covering about 6,667 has along the northwest side of the Tigbauan River. Along the boundaries of Gimbal, Leon and Tubangan are rolling hills covering an area of about 1,518 has. The municipality has no forest cover. The highest point is 200 meters above sea level, and lowest is 11 meter above sea level. The town has two main rivers, Tigbauan and Takong River. The first originates from the mountain portion of Panay, passing the town of Leon and snaking through the barangays of Cordova North and Cordova Sur, Vitas and Bagumbayan, the western portion of the population, and empties into the Panay Gulf. The second emanates from the junction of Barangay San Rafael, Binaliuan Menor, Nigba, Dorongin, and joins the Tigbauan River in the southern portion of the population. Aside from the rivers, there are creeks and natural springs, which could be a good source of water supply, and could also be used as natural drainage. Education: Tigbauan has 16 complete elementary public schools, 1 private school, 5 primary schools, 45 daycare centers, 8 national high secondary schools, 4 private preparatory schools, 1 Catholic kindergarten school. Schools are encouraged to establish and maintain biological vegetable garden, and participate in the coastal and environmental cleanup and tree planting. Fishery: Tigbauan ranks as one among the leading municipality of Iloilo in fish production. Citation needed: the 10 coastal barangays of Barok, Etabayan, Bagangan, Namakan, Tanpael, Barangay. Number 8, Barangay. 9, Parara Norte, Parara Sur and Buan. The latest survey by whom? Showed that barangays Barok, Etabayan and Bagangan produced less than 2,000 tons of fish meal and bagoong, and were sold to fish millers and poultry raiser in the province. The legend of Tigbauan. The Maragtas legend tells us that in the 12th century, 10 Bornean Dutlas or chieftains left their homeland in the island of Borneo. In order to escape the cruel tyranny of their king, Sultan Makatana, they sailed towards the north in their longboats called balanghais or barangays. They landed here on the island of Panay, in order to live a life of unrestricted freedom. The 10 Bornean Dutlas or chieftains were led by Dachu Pudi. They bought the island of Panay from Dachu Marikudo, the native chieftains of the Edazor Negritos. For Panay Island, they paid Dachu Marikudo with 1 golden salakot headgear, and 1 gold necklace for his wife Maniwantiwan. The Edazor Negritos then went to live in the mountains. After the purchase of Panay, it was divided among 3 Bornean chieftains, namely, Dachu Sumakwal for Hamtikantik, Dachu Banghaya for Clan Capis, and Dachu Pabirong for Ayong Iloilo. Dachu Pudi and the rest of the Bornean chieftains left for Luzon. Population increased mostly in the Sirawagan area presently located in San Joaquin, Iloilo, where most of the Borneans settled down. And so, families from the tribes of Labing Isag and Mangwaldas decided to settle elsewhere in Panay. They sailed in their longboats, and followed the course of the rising sun. They landed on a place, which they immediately called Tigbauan, because of the thick growth of a species of giant grass or tall reeds on this place, known to them in their native dialect as Tigba. The famous Spanish Jesuit historian Fray Pedro Chirino, S.J., called this place Campo de Sorga, a field of reeds. The Maragtas legend identified Tigbauan, a field of reeds, as in between a big creek, now known as Buan Creek, in the southwest, and two big rivers in the northeast, now known as the Takong and Subang rivers. This area being identified and referred to is known and occupied by Barangay Parara Sur and Barangay Parara Nord in Tigbauan, Iloilo. A form of local government was functioning well in Tigbauan when the Spaniards discovered it sometime in 1575. That year 1575, the Spaniards came from their administrative center in La Villa Rica de Arevalo and established the Pueblo de Tigbauan, having shortened Tigbauan to its present name, the town of Tigbauan, in the province of Iloilo. The Spaniards later transferred the administrative seat or population of the Pueblo de Tigbauan from Parara to its present location. And so, the town of Tigbauan, in the province of Iloilo, was named after the giant grass or tall reeds known as Tigba in our dialect, which is a legacy from the freedom-loving Borneans who settled Panay Island. Note, the Tigba or tall reeds are still growing luxuriantly along riverbanks in this town. Silyudan Festival. Silyudan came from the word silyud or silyud. Tigbauan is coastal town. Its seawater abounds in different kinds of fish. An excerpt from a book, The Philippine Islands, by Blair and Robertson, 1493. 1898 vol. 12, pp. 217, 219-220, of which Father Pedro Chirino related his experience and observations about our town, states that the village itself was on the same shore, at the mouth of the river, of which I myself have enjoyed in abundance. As they were continually fishing on the beach, usually with 3 or 4 nets, they never made a haul without devoutly regaling us with a part of it. Since the beginning of recorded history, Spanish time, our fishermen have used nets or woven bamboos to catch fish from the sea or river, and in the local dialect we call this silyud. On the other hand, aside from our winter resources, our forests, farmers and hills also abound in rich natural resources. The book further states, Tigbauan has a very beautiful district with many villages extending more than 6 leagues along the coast of the sea. The entire district is well supplied with game, fruits, and vegetables and fish from the sea. The people are very industrious and always preoccupied, the men with their fisheries and farming, the women with their spinning and weaving. Primarily our farm product is rice. Whether crude farming ways and tools or modern agricultural machineries are used, we use the term silyud. In threshing rice using the old method or the modern equipment, kita na gasilud mangi happen. Our tuba is famous for its sweetness and as practiced, and tuba gine silyud kang silyud. Thus, the Silyudan festival is born. Considered as one of the earliest churches built in the Philippines, the Church of San Juan de Sahagan in the coastal town of Tigbauan was constructed in the 16th century, in a time when some towns in Iloilo were not yet even established. Like the churches of Migao and San Joaquin, the facade of Tigbauan Church is overwhelmed by artistic carvings. The facade, however, is inspired by Churrascaresque architecture, a type of Baroque architecture that originated in Spain and flourished in Mexico and Texas, thus making the church the only one of its kind in the country. The sprawling bas relief decorating the facade portal appears to be like a ridicule and is overwhelmed by floral designs, a very intricate version of the Augustinian symbol of the transfixed heart and a cherub that appears to be more like a crown of the church door. What makes Tigbauan Church unique is that the walls of the interior is built with beautiful mosaics depicting important events in Christ's life. This feature makes the church a one-of-a-kind tourist destination and an art gallery that is surprisingly awe-inspiring.
Thank you.